How about now? Oh, hey, there we go. We'll see how this goes. And Streamlabs has been all over the freaking place. It wasn't working at all, so I couldn't do anything, stream or make videos. But it's pretending like it's working now, so we're gonna go with that. So, hello everyone. My name is Swamp. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, I'm actually going to do a whole show. And I'll end up cutting some of this up and making videos for people who don't watch the live streams, since I haven't been able to record any videos. So we'll see how many birds with one stone we can get out of this whole stream. Assuming Streamlabs doesn't... so it doesn't crap out on me. All right. I mean, first things first. This was not planned until it popped up on my YouTube homepage. But I have good news. Queer News Tonight is live.
Stories in motion and sound. That is the passion.
They're live, man.
Hotspots Magazine.
It's exciting stuff.
On our television network and Queer News Tonight.
I'm your anchor, Al Ferguson, and on behalf of these LGBTQ plus reporters, the anchors of Queer News Tonight, including
looks like
Jamal L. Starks, Robert Keston,
and
Greg
we missed
Shapiro. We will see you daily at 8 p.m. And to our LGBTQ plus world, we wish you good night.
Oh, we missed the broadcast. Oh, well. Thank you for watching Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only LGBTQ daily evening television news show. Nice. I guess I'll have to check it out later and see what I missed.
The issues of what's going on.
I'm sure it's important stuff.
I can't imagine a choice like Todd Delmay, frankly. I worked with him at Hollywood Pride for a number of years. I worked with him at the council.
Okay. It's enough of that. Why? I mean, so he's got the glasses and he wears them on the end of his nose. I mean, it's just, there's a lot going on here. All right, before we get into the absolute decline of Western civilization, which is, of course, the theme of tonight's show, make sure you like the stream. Remember, Super Chats, activate the Super Chat jukebox. Oh, I don't have the fundraiser on the screen, but there we go. Fundraiser, still rocking and rolling. Crap, I think I have it turned off on all the screens. Well, Super Chats go to support the channel and buy me a new revolver. You can always donate on PayPal, check out the merch, all the usual things. Though I don't think I have... Once I forgot to add the Boys Didn't Do Nothing sticker bundle, but it's out there, and believe me, everyone needs one. Everyone needs one. So before we get to the decline of Western civilization, I thought we would read something that was just hilarious, and we could all get a good chuckle, because we could all use that from time to time. And definitely, more and more, that time is now. All right, here we go. Swamp Imprint. I finally have some good news for you guys. This is going to be a game changer. Gen Z women are embracing large breasts in latest body positivity trend. Oh, see, I knew it happens every time. I end up playing the theme again. I'm out of practice with Streamlabs. Anyway, in the latest trend, which is, of course, for some reason, progressive people seem to rediscover things. Now it's a progressive body positivity movement to like large breasts, which is obviously groundbreaking information that has never been known before, and certainly no man has ever thought, ever. What is going on, man? A new body positivity trend is taking over social media that aims to make fashion more inclusive for women with big boobs. Yeah, man, we really need to include the ladies with the large boobs. They never get included in anything. The fashion industry has always been notoriously exclusive, and social media has become a massive way for women to push for it to be more representative of everyday women. Yeah, wow. Pretty soon they'll be finding out that, you know, being in shape makes you feel better, and they'll rediscover being in a monogamous relationship is actually the way to go. Trying to stay in shape. All these things are they're going to rediscover them and come up with new names for them. There have been loud conversations about brands expanding their size range and the rise of the plus size influencer. I swear to God, if they bait and switch me by saying big boobs and they just show a bunch of fat women, I'm going to be pissed. But more recently, there's been a rise in the mid-sized influencer. Oh God, this whole article is going to be painful, I can tell. A mid-sized influencer usually wears between sizes 10 to 14. That's mid-size, huh? With a growing number of popular social media users fitting this description, it is clear that women want fashion to focus on women who look like them. Is this where this comes from? All this, I want it to be represented. People need to look like me. Is it just the women? Self-absorbed women? Is that all it is? Who am I kidding? I already knew that. The latest trend taking off on TikTok is big-breasted women reclaiming their space in fashion. Any woman with big boobs will be able to tell you how painful it is to find clothes that actually fit. Oh yeah, that's what this is about. You constantly have to upsize so you can do the buttons up on your shirt. Yeah. It's endemic, and while body inclusivity is becoming more of a thing in fashion, there's still not much for bust representation. Okay. What world do people do these people live in? Who was just walking around going, you know what? It is really hard for women with large breasts to get by in this world. It's really difficult. There's never any images of women with large breasts. They're never cast in movies. They're never on posters or in magazines. Guys they always avert their eyes and go, I hope I don't find someone like that to make my wife. I'm honestly just, this is progressivism, groundbreaking stuff. Sure, there are stars like Sydney Sweeney that are helping pop culture representation, but it is wait, are they saying Sydney Sweeney has large breasts? But it's the creators on TikTok that are here to save the day. Plenty has been going Plenty? Is that a person? Plenty has been going viral for recreating celebrity fashion. I guess it is. Fashion looks on a big bust or showing women how they can try a new fashion trend with bigger boobs. Is this the celebrity or is this... Okay, so this is the celebrity. She doesn't have big boobs. What is... I'm just getting more confused. Brisbane creator Cassie Brim often goes viral for recreating fashion looks that she sees on celebrities. This is an article, and they just keep repeating the same things over and over again. Quote, you have a larger chest and are struggling to find cute outfits, she wrote in a TikTok that has amassed thousands of views. I wonder why. I wonder why that this is... No, it's all about empowerment. It's all about empowerment. I feel seen, someone commented. I need this account, another praised. Yes, please help me, a woman begged. What is going on in our in our society? Finally, someone who appreciates women with large breasts. Finally, no more body shaming. Get out of here. What are you talking about? That was from the New York Post. That's some hard-hitting journalism right there. I'm glad we're finally giving large-breasted women the attention they deserve. And I was surprised there wasn't just a bunch of pictures of just a bunch of fat women. Because you see that a lot whenever someone is complaining about having large boobs. You go, well, you don't really have large boobs. You're just fat. That is a known thing, and it happens far too often. Okay. On to the real purpose of this show. To continue documenting the decline of Western civilization. You like that? Nice new intro, huh? Here we go. Let's rattle a few off real quick. I'm not sure if this even fits the category or if I was just thinking about the game Doom. So I wanted to start it off with this. How Doom has such a right-wing fan base, I will never understand. You'll never understand how a game about killing demons is popular at a time when our society is literally collapsing all around us because of the existence of the demonically possessed? Really? You can't figure that one out. I am skeptical. I think this might be bait. But luckily, most people in the comments were able to explain this to this person. Doom is a right-wing story about a canonically Catholic pro-gun vigilante fighting against the illegal migration of foreign hell hordes brought into the earth by greedy corporations. If that's not representative of our time right now, I don't know what is, honestly. Ugh. I think that this next one, though, really just speaks for itself and just needs to be documented as part of the decline of Western civilization.
Shut the fuck up in here, bitch. Goodbye. You shouldn't film me. I'm Instagram famous, you fucking bum. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up in here, bitch.
I'm Instagram famous, you effing bum. Well, first of all, I actually would have guessed that you were Instagram famous, not because I have an Instagram, because I'm not a crazy person. But look at you. You're that fake hot. Everything about you is fake. We're like, I don't actually think you're attractive in the slightest, but you've done this like over exaggerating of, features and the just god awful makeup and whatever the hell this onesie going on here. I don't know what's happening here. This is definitely a prime example of the decline of Western civilization.
Up in here, bitch.
Goodbye.
You shouldn't film me. I'm Instagram famous, you fucking bum. Shut the fuck.
Someone who's Instagram famous, calling someone else an effing bum. Oh, man. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Now, this is a video was making the rounds, and people are saying things like, Yeah, we need more of this in the world. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Hugs, not drugs. You know, that kind of stuff. I'm just going to have to say no on this and shut this down right now. If you saw this and thought that this was sweet, then you spend more time on the internet than I do and have completely rotted your brain, because this is actually some weird psychopathic thing that's just for someone to hear. Let's watch it and then we'll break it down. Except we're not going to listen to this stupid music. So it's people going around and grabbing people and putting their arms around the person they're next to, I guess. First of all, super fake. I mean, definitely fake. But why is this going viral and people are acting like this is so cool, you guys? Yes, we should. The world should be like this every day. Whatever the hell that means. Change the world, make it a better place. If you walk up behind me and grab my arm for any reason, you will be getting an elbow to the face. It's just you don't walk up to people and grab their bodies without their consent. I thought we knew this. Wasn't this what the danger? You know, it's being catcalled and Me Too and blah blah. It's you have to get written consent before a hookup in college now. And this, no. I'm sorry, no. Do not touch people you don't know, especially from behind them. Just straight to hell, all of you. Well, I guess we're all on the way. This is the decline of Western civilization. Do people actually think this is real too, by the way? I mean, to me, it seems pretty obviously fake. All right. In more decline news, guy posts a video, it goes viral, about how his Taco Bell meal for a family of 4 was $53. And this bugs the hell out of me, this video. But it might not be for the reason that you would think. But here, let's watch this real quick.
To complain too much, but we just went to Taco Bell and got food for 4 of us, and it was $53. This morning, we went to an upscale breakfast restaurant and got breakfast for all 4 of us, including an appetizer, and that was $66. So Taco Bell is almost the same exact price to feed a family of 4 as it is to go to an upscale breakfast restaurant. Make it make sense. I don't understand. I mean, I understand inflation's crazy, but this has to be greed. Taco Bell, I mean, we got 3 cheesy Gordita crunches and they were $14. So they're like $4 or $5 a piece now for a taco at Taco Bell. A beefy 5-layer burrito is $3.89. I don't understand how this can't be inflation. Taco Bell used to be like $1. You could get a beefy 5-layer burrito was like $2. I don't know, man. Make it make sense. This is insane to me.
If you say make it make sense one more time, I'm going to jump through the computer and punch you in the face, you absolute moron. Yeah, okay, so this is... what would you call this? Typical millennial, I guess. God, look how much his kid in the back just hates his guts right now. This freaking loser. I just don't know what else to say. First of all, stop buying Taco Bell, you absolute moron. First of all. Second of all, you know, the part that really annoys me about this, let's watch this beginning part again.
I try not to complain too much, but we just went to Taco Bell and got food for 4 of us, and it was $53. This morning, we went to an upscale breakfast restaurant.
Oh, go straight to hell, you absolute millennial piece of crap. We went to he took his family of 4 to an upscale breakfast restaurant this morning, and then they went to Taco Bell at dinner. So this is one of the things I absolutely hate that is certainly part of the decline of Western civilization. Make your own damn food. Stop it. You shouldn't go out more than once or twice a week. Don't do it. Who takes their... I mean, do you actually think that this was just like a one-off day? I mean, normally he's not taking his family with his 2 young kids to upscale breakfast restaurants. Who goes to a breakfast restaurant? Except for college girls and middle-aged girls for brunch on Sundays with bottomless mimosas. Though, this guy definitely looks like he probably acts and thinks a lot like a college girl. That's the vibe I'm getting off of this guy. I get it, okay? It's a bummer. Things are expensive. It's just greed, man. You know this guy went to college. You absolutely 100% know this guy went to college. And that's what he learned in college. High prices? I mean, I guess there's inflation, but high prices? It's just greed, man. If you're ordering for a family of 4 at McDonald's and you spend $53, that's your problem. That is absolutely your problem. 100% your problem. I know prices at Taco Bell have gone up. If you're spending more than $35 for a family of 4, you done effed up. Yes, even with these greedy prices. You know, he learned that in some college class when they were explaining to him gas prices, and they just told him, it's because the oil corporations, these evil guys with their monocles and top hats who just exploit the working class. If this is the kind of men we're producing, we are well into the decline, ladies and gentlemen. Well into the decline. And let's see if we can... He mentioned some of the things that he got, which I think is weird. You're obviously not ordering correctly. I mean... Well, let's see here. Where's my enhance? Enhance! What the? Why can't I, It's not letting me zoom in. What is going on? I have to use my hotkeys. $53 even. That is weird. Something weird on it. He ordered 18 items. This dude, man. This guy. He is every millennial that I want to punch in the face. And I am a millennial, okay? What is his... it's this consumer-brained population that we've created. All right, I've spent too much time on this. Moving on. I present to you the decline of Western civilization. God, this genuinely breaks my heart. Why do people do stuff like this? And I just noticed that the background on this screen is... Oh, hey, there it goes. Now it's updated. It is loading an old version of the background. Anyway. People should be getting long prison sentences for this kind of thing. Eco-activists throw orange paint on Berlin's famous Brandenburg. I'm not German. Gate. No one should ever call me a Nazi ever again. Demanding an end to oil use. If you throw paint on something that looks like this, you should be getting an extremely long jail sentence. I mean, I would be okay if someone wanted to make the argument that you should never be let out of jail ever. Actively going out and trying to destroy what little we have left of the greatness of humanity, that deserves a very stiff sentence. In my humble, correct opinion. Now, on to what actually inspired me to bring up and bring back this whole set for the decline of Western civilization. Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to do a deep dive into Netflix. Something that was so cool when they were sending out DVDs, and it's definitely become a driving force in the decline of Western civilization. This is going to be painful, so this is going to be like pulling teeth. We're just going to go through this. I'm just going to play this clip, and we'll move on to the next thing pretty quick, because this is, again, lengthy prison sentences should be happening here for this.
Aw, shit! Booty better than a pear. Your hormone monstrous Megan is here.
Sweet salami and a pair of stilettos. Is that Megan Thee Stallion?
On Big Mouth?
It's a big motherfucking deal they got me on the show.
It really is.
That's some hot girl shit right there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's getting real sexy.
It's gonna be even sexier on October 20th.
Boy, are you flirting with me?
No, I'm telling everybody when the new season comes out.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Straight to jail. Everybody involved. Straight to jail. What have we done? As humans, what have we done? I really don't know who watches this stuff. I mean, I could break down every single thing about this and why it's terrible, but why even bother? You know? Why even spend the time? I mean, if you are a dumb enough person to see something like this and think to yourself, damn, I'm going to watch that. That looks fantastic. Yeah, you need help. And unfortunately, we don't have any doctors anymore that would help you for thinking that this in any way would look enjoyable. You know, we used to just say, well, put them in a padded room. We can't do that anymore. We're not allowed to do that. Okay, well, you need to see a therapist. No, those people are the people who want to cut your penis off and turn you into a girl. Oh, man. Absolutely brutal. But don't worry. Don't worry, you guys. Netflix, it always gets worse when it comes to Netflix. So Netflix, as some of you may know, has Netflix Kids, which has kids shows. They recently, I guess, 2 or 3 years ago, did a reboot of, I guess, some classic show that I'd never heard of because I'm an adult and I'm a male. But the Babysitter's Club, which some of you may have grown up with, I don't know, the original, certainly not this one. But I want to showcase something here really quick. I'm just going to play a little bit of the trailer. And of course, you know, I'm not making fun of the fact that it's cringe and the writing is terrible and the acting is bad. I mean, that's what you expect. It's Netflix Kids and it's supposed to be a kids show. So that's not what I'm going to be complaining about. But I just want to show you something and make a contrast here for a second. So this is the trailer. Presumably this is what parents would see if they were going to be considering showing their kids this. And yes, it was originally a book series, and I guess there was a movie or a TV show in like the 90s or something based off of it, but this is a remake of it, of the TV show. So here's part of the trailer, and I say this is presumably what parents would see.
It all started at the very beginning of 7th grade. Hi, we're the Babysitters Club. Call us if you need us. Bye! What if you could, make one phone call and reach a whole bunch of good sitters at the same time? Are you sure this thing actually works?
The Etsy shop I bought it from said it's fully operational.
Yeah, but it's 25 years old.
It's iconic.
Oh my God! Good afternoon, Babysitters Club. This is Christy Thomas, president and founder speaking.
Christy, I know how much you like to be in control.
About Watson, it's gonna be a part of your family, whether you like it or not.
I mean, obviously it's annoying and it's cringe. But like I said, I'm not going to make fun of it for that because I watched Boy Meets World, and I love Boy Meets World. Awful and cringe, you know. But it was great. I'm not going to fault them for that. But as you can tell, they're making it seem like something that would have come out in like the 90s. It's totally harmless fun, you know. It's just kind of this goofy thing, kids doing goofy stuff, and that's it. Unfortunately, this was made by Netflix, so well, here. From the Netflix account from 2020. Hi, I'm Rose Damu, I guess. Dahmer? Dominate? I don't know. A writer, trans woman, and former babysitter. Those Evanescent CDs weren't going to pay for themselves. So already we could tell the quality of writing. I mean, it's definitely on par with this god-awful show. Who needs to talk about episode 4 of the Babysitters Club and why its depiction of a young trans girl makes me cry happy tears. Now, was there anything in that trailer that seemed to you like we were going to get a long lecture about trans kids from this show? Because to me, it mostly seemed like your typical run-of-the-mill kind of
Rather have
cringy
again
kid show.
I just moved here
know?
from LA.
I'm chill, but I don't back down from a challenge. Uh-oh. Someone needs a diaper change.
So it seems like, you know, the typical par for the course, that kind of show. But of course, it's Netflix, so it has to actually be glorifying the decline of Western civilization. The Babysitters Club is a smart, sweet, and self-aware update to the beloved book series about preteen BFFs who start a child, blah, 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 blah. The most timely and poignant modernization... you know it's going to be terrible when it's getting modernized. Yes, yeah. This generation's Babysitters Club handle the same dramas as their original incarnations, with the circumstances updated for 2020. That's always the red flag you got to look out for. Oh, it's modernized, updated. That's their secret code. The most timely and poignant modernization is the child being babysat in episode... Is that the right way to say it? I guess it is. Episode 4, titled Mary Ann Saves the Day. The shy Mary Ann is asked for specifically by the parents, blah, blah, blah. So let's get to the good stuff. It turns out that the child Mary Ann is sitting for is a young trans girl named Bailey, whose parents simply needed a sitter they could trust. Bailey is adorable, fabulous, and already knows what's tea. Already knows what's tea. I don't... What are they even trying to say there? I'm not entirely sure. Ready for an outfit change, Bailey explains that the closet is full of her old clothes, while her new clothes are much more sparkly. Taste. I don't know. This is even written annoyingly. Mary Ann understands immediately that Bailey knows who she is and has supportive parents who trust their daughter and want her to be happy. So this is when it all starts to go wrong.
Are you kidding? I'm just glad you two are getting along so well.
Mommy.
Well, these won't do. Where are your clothes, Princess Bailey?
Those are my old clothes. Over here are my new clothes. This one's very, very beautiful. Ooh, this one's my favorite. Mommy!
Princess, you having a good time?
I'm so sorry. Were we too loud?
Are you kidding? I'm just glad you two are getting along so well.
Mommy, look what Mary Ann showed me.
That's when I understood. Bailey was a little girl, and her new clothes helped people see that.
That's when we all understood what was going on here. It wasn't just you. Mary Ann's friend Dawn gives a thoughtful, educational, and compassionate explanation of trans identity. Duh, she's from California. Oh, brother. This simple breakdown gives the show's young viewers a powerful tool to shape their worldview. Maybe the children really are our future. Yep. All right, this is going to be a powerful breakdown of trans ideology that's going to make us cry and change our minds.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
And you've known this since you were little?
Pretty much.
And if someone tried to make you do everything with your left hand, it would be super weird, right?
If I tried to use scissors, I'd definitely stab myself.
Well, that's how Bailey feels. The same way that you know that you're right-handed, Bailey knows she's a girl. And we all want our outsides to match our insides, right?
Yeah.
And it's rad to have parents and a babysitter who get it. She's really lucky.
You seem to know a lot about this stuff.
Well, I am from California.
What a completely nonsensical thing to say. That's the type of thing that we now just... They've won the culture war in so many different ways for so long that's something that people actually think makes sense. Even people who don't believe in trans ideology think this idea of your outside matching your inside makes sense. It doesn't. That is a completely illogical thing to say. Stop it. So I am unconvinced. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I will be convinced by the end of this thread. When Bailey comes down with a fever, Mary Ann rushes her to the hospital where two doctors misgender her. Dun, dun, dun. Mary Ann firmly corrects them. Misgendering is traumatic. This is one of the baseline ways cisgender people can show up for the trans people in their life. This is on Netflix Kids, by the way. 4 children.
Okay,
but they're not indoctrinated.
We found a file for a Bailey Del Vecchio. Is 32 Burnt Hill Road still the current address?
Yeah.
Have you been giving him fluids? If he's dehydrated, we'll need to place an IV. Have him change into this.
I don't want the blue one.
Well,
I hear someone's not feeling well. Let's take a look at the little man.
can I please talk to you two
Sorry.
outside? I know that you guys are busy, but as you would see, if you looked at her and not her chart, Bailey is not a boy. And by treating her like one, you are completely ignoring who she is. You're making her feel insignificant and humiliated. And that's not gonna help her feel good or safe or calm. So, from here on out, please recognize her for who she is.
The doctor, the damn doctor is sitting there nodding his head, being like, wow, this is amazing. I never thought of it this way. The doctor's learning, you know, he's just taking it all in and just going with it because that's what doctors do. You know, a kid comes in with some kind of issue and then the doctor goes, actually, doctor, it was my brother. He put a spell on me when we were playing Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, well, son of a bitch. Let me call Gandalf. Get his ass in here. We'll fix it up right away. Oh, man. Thank you, Catherine, for the super chat. We need to take a break anyway, because unfortunately it's not over. It's never over with these people. All right. Super chat jukebox. Let's go.
Police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so sweet.
Beautiful. Thank you, Alex Jones.
Treating her like one, you are completely ignoring who she is. You're making her feel insignificant and humiliated. And that's not gonna help her feel good or safe or calm. So, from here on out, please recognize her for who she is. And if at all possible, could you find me a non-blue hospital gown?
Our apologies.
Our apology. The guy just takes it and walks away. This is a terrible thing to show children. They think that they're just going to be able to... Can you imagine a kid growing up thinking that any adult will just immediately bend the knee and listen to them? I mean, what a terrible child. The doctor's like, oh, yeah, wow. Screw me, right? Wow, I'm an idiot. Oh, I thought they showed the part where the dad comes in. What this episode ultimately gives me is hope. It illustrates what was articulated so perfectly in Disclosure documentary. Never even heard of this. I'm definitely adding that to the list. History of trans images in film and TV. Well, that sounds great. You can't be what you can't see? What? You can't be what you can't see. Oh, you have to wear the pink gown if you're a girl, because otherwise you're not even a girl. It's just crazy how that works. Imagine the young trans children who are going to watch this and see a version of themselves who is actualized, supported, and happy. I shudder to think what would happen if somebody actually said any iteration of that to me, to my face, about something, anything at all. It doesn't have to be trans stuff. This is a hippy dippy. Actualized, supported, and happy. Damn dirty hippies. In the real world, trans people are in real danger. That's why it's so important that we listen to and trust trans kids while also building a kinder world for them to grow up in. Wow, yeah, that's great. So we have no choice but to stan the Babysitters Club, our unproblematic queens and queer allies, and more importantly, stan Bailey. Jeez. And all the very real children like her who know who they are. That is tea. I don't know what stan means. I've heard it and seen it all over the internet. I have no idea what the hell that means. And I really don't know what this whole that is tea. What does that mean? I have no idea. All I know is it's certainly part of the decline of Western civilization. I like how this is the first comment right there. You should delete the show, and offer an apology. Agreed. And here's the person that wrote this, by the way. This is the person that wants your kids to watch this. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally. Looks like a good person to me. Oh, yeah, totally. It's the person on the right. If you couldn't tell, because you can't tell if someone's trans or not. It's the one on the right is the trans one. What an absolute clown world. How did we get here? Now, I have not read this next article at all. And I gotta tell you, I am incredibly stoked to go through this. I knew that it was going to be fantastic as soon as I saw the headline. Brace yourselves. Things just keep getting better. Oh, black screen. There we go. Afro-Cuban artist reimagines Renaissance art with black people at the center. Now, it seems to me we used to have a word for this, and it was cultural appropriation. As I've been assured many times that I appropriate things all the time from other cultures. But I guess it's okay when black people do it. I'm not really sure. There's some kind of weird rules there. I don't know. Here, there we go. Consider Michelangelo's famous creation of Adam. Okay, we don't need to go through this whole thing. Let's Here we go. When you think of Western art's grand visual narratives of humanity's inception and all its triumphs, beauty, tragedies, and meaning, they likely look very white. Well, I am shocked. You're telling me Western civilization has more often than not depicted themselves and their stories as white people. I am shocked. But we're about to find out why that is, apparently. This is because for centuries, the artistic traditions of the European Renaissance have been the authority of such themes. Make your own damn art. It was from the 15th to 16th century that art came to be seen as a branch of knowledge. Well, yeah. But Afro-Cuban American artist Harmonia Rosales? I don't know. is among those seeking to radically change this centering of Western ideology as standard. How can you not see the absolute absurdity while you're putting this article together, CNN? How do you not get it? Well, it's crazy. Can you believe that up till this point, European artwork has centered around white people? We need to change that. Get out of here. Among the seeking radically change this centering of Western ideologies. Get your own culture. This is ours. Go away. Stop it. Stop stealing stuff. A selection of her work in this vein is currently on display in the exhibition. Harmonia Rosales? I'm trying to make it more ethnic, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. So it's called Master Narrative at the Spelman College Museum of Fine Art in Atlanta. A version of the exhibition was first shown last year. Blah, blah, blah. Across 20 oil paintings and a large-scale sculptural installation, Rosales? I don't know. I don't want to make it sound too white. Work challenges viewers to consider the universality. Universality. I cannot read today. This is fantastic. Of creation through a black diasporic lens. The exhibition features 7 years worth of work. Wow. Imagine spending 7 years of your life stealing someone else's work. And doing it intentionally. Renaissance art largely excluded black people. Wow. Even as it emerged during the early phases of the transatlantic slave trade, which ultimately brought 10.7 million African men. Oh my gosh, dude. So why center black people in an art form that ostracizes them rather than creating an entirely new space to convey this masterpiece or this master narrative? That's what I've been waiting for. The best way to diversify the medium is to operate from within its parameters. That means nothing. Why center black people in an art form that ostracized them rather than creating an entirely new space? Yeah, I'd like to know an answer for that question. And then it just says the best way to do it is to just do it. And it's like, you didn't explain why. I mean, why do you want to do this? I'm taking the express route of teaching people who they are, she added. The only way to do that is by reimagining certain famous images. Dude, this is so dumb. And it's always naked black women. What? I mean, you're allowed to show it if it's fine art, right? Or am I going to get... Oh, maybe it's too much. Jeez, I should have looked beforehand. Is there a bigger version of this picture? Wow. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with it, but seems like a little bit like cultural appropriation, if you ask me. Make your own culture, damn it. Now, for some reason, the pictures aren't fitting right in this article. Wow. This is all you can come up with, huh? Burning a Confederate flag because why the hell not? That totally fits. Wow. Hey. This guy over here. Whiteface. Culturally appropriating white people and wearing whiteface? Not cool, bro. Not cool at all. Honestly, I'm sick of these colonizers taking everything that was ours and claiming that it's theirs. You will not destroy Western civilization on my watch. And it's interesting that they just say that that's what they want to do, and they go, "Why should we do it?" Well, we're gonna pass over. We're gonna move over that and just say the best way to do it is this. Oh, jeez. Let's see how they end this monstrosity of an article. Her exhibition also occurs amid both a broader cultural moment of black people reclaiming their place in history and owning their heritage. Bullshit, they are not. Most of them are making stuff up like the 1619 Project. Whoa. CNN, what are you doing? And of pushing, or what? How is this written? Her exhibition also occurs amid both a broader cultural moment of black people reclaiming their place in history and owning their heritage, and of pushback against the retelling of this history. Man. Said she doesn't intend for her work to be utilized as a tool for or against either of these movements, but is happy if it adds to such empowerment. God, who... This is just insufferable behavior. The writing of this article, doing the paintings in the first place. Good Lord. Why is seeing us as godly political? Man, you see yourself as godly, huh? Why is adding our narratives or even trying to alter the story, this foundation that was built and didn't include us, political? Wow. Your own question answers itself. Why is adding our narratives or even trying to alter the story, this foundation that was built and didn't include us, political? I think you answered your own question. I have a feeling she doesn't think this when it comes to really anything that has to do with white people doing anything that has to do with black people. At all. Just, name it. She would probably not be happy that I have dreadlocks. That's all I'm saying. I just see it as I'm telling something that is part of my culture. No, it's not. You just said it wasn't. That I would like to see more of, she added. These are my children, and when I let them out into the... God, it's so self-indulgent. This is a hard decline of Western civilization segment to get through. If I spoke like this, I'd have to kick my own ass. I just see it as I'm telling something that is part of my culture that I would like to see more of. These are my children, and when I let them out into the world, they decide who they want to become. I found myself, she said. I became empowered about who I am. Every one of these artworks tells my story. God, it's just absolutely insufferable. We've gone awry, ladies and gentlemen. We're truly living in the decline of Western civilization. But luckily, we have a young black woman here who has a solution to these problems that we are discussing today. And I hope that this video doesn't get my channel deleted. It should be okay if a black person's saying it, right? Either way, it's absolutely hilarious.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to post this video on Twitter, and if you get to see it, you're lucky, because I'm probably going to delete it really fast, because it's really racist, but I want to get the shit out of my chest, because I can't take it no more. But I need white people to really start being white supremacists again. I need you guys to tap into that shit and do it again, please, because this country is out of control. Goddamn, we got little kids thinking that they could be fucking females, and we got black people.
Please change the batteries in your smoke detector before filming a video. Just a general rule of thumb, not directed at anyone in particular, just FYI.
Thinking they built America, this shit is crazy. And honestly, if you guys don't do anything about it, your whole generation is going to be completely go. I mean, come on, you guys are getting killed off right now, and you guys, it seems like you guys are okay with it. Your women are getting raped, that's for sure, by Muslims and blacks. It's happening all the time. You see it. Ain't nobody say anything because you can't say nothing bad about a Muslim or a black man. Or you can let them rape. Go ahead, let them rape. But don't say anything about being racist. Don't say that, right? You guys need to stop it, okay? I don't know. I think Alex Jones was right about the whole frog gay shit because white people used to be so strong. And you guys now are literally letting a word, racism. The word racism is killing your whole generation. It is. You're scared to be a racist. You better be a racist because if you're not, this is going to kill you off. Basically, racism means the death of white people.
All right, do the video again, but change the batteries in your smoke detector. Because I don't even have anything to say to that. I honestly don't even know what you said. I can't be held accountable for whatever she said because I couldn't hear her over the chirping of the smoke detector. So I hope whatever she said, it was fine and it was okay because I don't know. I cannot be held responsible for whatever a black woman said. Because I've been told that white men need to shut up when a black woman speaks. And learn from her power or something. This is what CNN's talking about when they say that, or was it the New York Times that had that article about how white supremacists are becoming more brown and black. You remember that article where they were saying, like, with the strange rise of black and brown white supremacists? You remember that? I think that this may be what they were talking about. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what she said, so I can neither, confirm nor deny that I would support or agree with anything that was said. But she wasn't wrong about anything that she said, and I'm pretty sure that it was exactly correct. If I had heard any of it, which I didn't, because it's YouTube. Let's see, do I have anything else? I think I skipped one. Oh, I did skip one. All right, one more. One more. Photo of proud cops parading Danilo Cavalcante, not ethical and really inhumane, policing expert claims. Listen, if I'm not able to show off my catch, then what's the point? Get out of here. The gloating photo cops took with newly recaptured murderer Danilo Cavalcante on Wednesday is drawing heat from law enforcement experts. It's always the damn experts. With one retired captain calling it really inhumane. More than 30 officers and federal agents, including a hero canine. Oh, so what? The canine gets to be a hero, but the cops are inhumane? That's not cool, man. Assembled around a handcuffed Cavalcante moments after he was captured early Wednesday, ending the 2-week manhunt for the armed and dangerous killer. They put armed and dangerous in quotes as if they don't really believe it. Well, that's what they said. I mean, yeah, he's a killer. We don't know if he's, armed and dangerous. Helicopter footage caught a colleague holding up a phone camera as the group squeezed into the shot, some even taking a knee. They're proud of their work, Pennsylvania State Police Lieutenant George Bivens said in defense of the snapshot. I'm not bothered at all by the fact that they took a photograph with him in custody. Why would you be? Look at these absolute badasses. I would get that photo framed if I was those guys. Look at it. It's glorious. In my law enforcement experience, I know how amped up police can get, but that's not an excuse to mistreat someone. You know that you are currently in the middle of the decline. When you have the entire media coming out and protecting an illegal immigrant murderer from having his photo taken by the men who took him in alive. We all know that the scenario everyone wanted was this guy dead in a ditch. That's what everyone wanted. But they decided to take the high road. And they said, we're taking him alive. If that's not humane, I don't know what is, honestly. They don't ever show a good quality version of that photo. They don't want to give it the press, I guess, you know. Well, at the very least, we can say thank you to these amazing police officers for at least attempting to slow down the decline of Western civilization. Someone's got to try. Someone's got to try. All right, that was fun. I just really wanted to use that background again. And my new intro, outro thing for it. I'm gonna have to try and... Well, I'm not going to try. I'm going to move everything over to OBS, which means I got to redo all my transitions and hotkeys and all that stuff for all the sets that I have. And man, it's going to be a pain in the ass because Streamlabs has been just totally unreliable, unfortunately. But hopefully while I'm doing that, Streamlabs will work enough that I can record some videos and have those be going up again while I fix that. Well, all right, you guys. I may have missed Friday and Saturday and didn't have a chance to record any videos, but at least we got an extra show in. Or I guess made up for the other shows that I missed. It's kind of extra. It's a treat, sort of. Trying to see how long. Hang on. I don't have any, I didn't pull up anything fun to counteract all of the insanity. I forget about that most of the time. I guess I could have pulled up an article about the government losing a fighter jet. That was pretty damn funny. Though I usually come up with one funny thing at the end to pregame for the weekend, and it's not the weekend. The week is just beginning. Okay, here we go. Here's a palate cleanser for the absolute degeneracy of the decline of Western civilization.
I didn't do anything wrong. I saw something labeled at a price, and I bought it.
And how much did you pay for that?
Approximately $10.44.
And how many pounds of cheese is
Probably
that?
like 20. Maybe more.
And what are we going to do?
No clue.
About 20 pounds of Parmesan.
Bro bought... Uh-oh. For some reason, the fire and smoke from cultural or the decline of Western civilization has popped back up on the screen. Why would that happen? It doesn't feel right. Turn it off. There we go. All right, it's off. Dude found a ridiculously huge piece of Parmesan cheese for less than $11. If that doesn't make you feel good, I don't know what does.
You are really proud of yourself, aren't you? 44 pounds of cheese?
Hell yeah. $44 pounds of Parmesan cheese for $10.44 or whatever the hell he said it was. $10.44 for that. Yeah, that's the way to be. And I'm sorry that this guy's wife doesn't understand how freaking cool of a find that is. No, I don't need a reason or even know what I'm going to do with 44 pounds of Parmesan, but it was $10.44. You would be stupid not to buy it. You don't come across something like that every day, you know? That's not a regular occurrence, especially nowadays. I mean, the man made the right call, 100%. So I hope this week you guys find your own equivalent of a 44-pound Parmesan cheese wheel for $10. That's honestly the best thing that I can hope for anybody to help us get over the decline of Western civilization. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you liked the stream. Don't forget, super chats, support the channel. Also, you can check out the PayPal link if you don't want to give money to YouTube. Still have the Boys Didn't Do Nothing collectible stickers on the merch page. I think one of the best pieces of merch I've ever made. 2 stickers for the price of, well, 2 stickers. Sorry, it's just the economy now. You could spend $53 on Taco Bell, or you could get 2 stickers for a lot less than that. But of course, if you find a Parmesan, 44 pounds of Parmesan cheese, definitely buy that. And send it my way, of course. All right, guys, I hope you have a good week, and I will see you all next time.